My name is Max, and you're watching Sound Take.
Welcome everybody to another Sound Take podcast. I'm your host Willix, and on today's episode, I got one of the best or most creative fashionista in Brisbane's scene. Max, how are you, bro?
I'm well, sir. How are you?
I'm good. What's something people assume about you that's completely wrong? I love this already.
Bro, the gay allegations are constant.
Oh, gay?
Bro, the moment I chucked a crop top on, the moment I put a crop top on the first time, gay.
Yeah.
Immediately started painting my nails, gay. Eyeliner, gay. But
let's debunk it.
You'll be disappointed. You'll be disappointed.
Sorry, guys, he's not gay.
No.
Try again. Burgundy being your favorite color, right?
I would say so, yeah.
What does it say about you?
Yeah.
Does it like match your characteristic? Or just like you looked at it, you're like, yeah, that's me?
Nah, to be fair, when it comes to the favorite color thing, I would say that was just like a... Actually, you know what? I do have an answer for this.
Okay, there we go.
My girl, my favorite color was always gray.
Gray?
And if you
That's
look
not a
into,
color.
if we're going into like, if you've got any of the questions about the poetry stuff, then you'll see in like the early poetry, I have specifically said my favorite color is gray. And I started obviously before like anything to do with her, but my favorite color being burgundy now is simply just from seeing her in burgundy.
You're like, that's your favorite color?
Yeah.
Nah, okay.
Yeah.
That's a good inspiration at least.
Yeah.
Are you more organized or like chaotic?
Chaotic. Well, nah, look, I would probably say in between. Like, I like outside of my house, I like everything to be organized. Like the structure of my day, I like it to be organized.
Yeah.
But to be fair, my room is a mess. Mainly just clothes, because I'll change shit like 4 or 5 times in the morning. I'm not going to hang everything back up. You know. But I would, more chaos than organized.
Are you one of those guys that get like that changes outfit 5 times before they leave the house?
So, yeah, because I think about it too much. Because I catch public transport. I'm constantly aware of the fact that people are going to see me.
Yeah.
And now with social media like on the rise, at any point someone could come up to you with a whole interview done, ready to try and talk to you. So I'm like, I try and be just constantly ready.
So you dress your best to impress.
It's every day, whether it's groceries.
There you go. Who's calling?
Yeah, do you want me to chuck that?
Yeah.
On silent.
If you
I should have thought about that. No. Probably debts. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Mad debt. Mad debt. But
don't worry, guys. you guys ain't gonna find that out. What was I gonna ask? What's one thing that's you're weirdly particular about?
Kitchen.
Ice
cubes. Oh, bro. Only because I don't get mad. I don't get mad a lot. I don't get angry a lot. The one thing that I'm particular about is if you're gonna take ice cubes, fill it up. Fill it back up before you put it in. If I see it on the sink or it's in the fridge and there's 2 cubes left, it's not going to make any drink cold. And I like a cold drink.
Do you have siblings? Because I feel like...
Yeah, I grew up... Well, I was going to say I grew up with siblings. Not that I don't have them now, but like we were separated young. But 2 sisters and a brother. And I was kind of just bullied there. So like, because they're all older, I'm the youngest.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm like the oldest in my family, and like my siblings would do exactly what you just explained. They'll take the ice and then listen, right? I'll put the ice and I'll be like, okay, they took it, so I can't do anything now. Let me replace it. And I'll wait and I'll be like, okay, now I'm going to have a cold drink, put some ice in to add that little pizzazz. And then it's gone, and I'm like...
Yeah, don't piss me off.
So y'all enjoy the ice, but you don't enjoy it enough to put more water back into it.
No, don't piss me off. it really doesn't take time.
It doesn't.
And I just That
was a good point. That was a good point. Maybe what's the last thing that inspired you outside of work and outside of fashion?
I can honestly say that I can't answer that because a lot of my inspiration does come from those two things.
Okay.
Because prior to even thinking about fashion, I don't think that I was inspired by much. I was kind of like, I just was living. But then getting into that inspired so much more than fashion in my life. And then now with my job being my main source of being able to express that, they're kind of interconnected. So
that's the only way.
That is an unanswerable question because I would say all my inspiration comes from my current job and fashion.
Okay, well, how can you answer this one though? What's maybe a phase that you so happy you grew out of? Everyone has one.
I would say, well, like cuffed anything. Anything, and we used to like, if they were cuffed, we used to lift them shits up so you could still see the socks. Because like, if Huff was huge, that brand Huff, so you had some weed leaves on your socks and you need to show them to tell everyone I smoke weed and let everyone know because that was cool.
Oh, bro, you're hitting the spot on the head. Like bro, like back in the days, even the jeans you'd have to cuff them yourself. And now I look back at it, I'm like, skinny jeans as well.
Yeah, no, you can't just show. To be fair, there is like an elegant, I guess, way to show the socks off, like in certain ways now. But yeah, with the cuffed, lifting it up to specifically in my head came to the weed socks because that was huge. Culture Kings was throwing those out like pancakes, those Huff weed socks. So it was just tight. To just like, I don't know why, when I was 12, I was just like, let everyone know I'm a drug addict. That's tough. Yeah.
I mean, we all went through some phases we happily grew out of. Maybe you guys can tell us some of yours in the comments or something, you know what I'm saying? Quick 10-15 seconds. Tell the audience who you are and how you got started.
My name is Max, and I got started by... Bro, 15 seconds? Shit.
Yeah, because I'm going to ask you more in depth.
I feel you. But like getting started is crazy.
Like just tell about yourself, just something you say, 15 seconds.
Oh, shit. I got started...
Okay, how about this?
Because 50... That's... Because I have a thing about what if we're saying started as in terms of like what got me into fashion.
I'll change the story now because getting started is dragged a bit. Let's say, give a quick overview of who Max is.
I am a normal person who is happy to express himself in whatever way makes him happy, and specifically only him. And I don't care what it makes you feel. That's Max.
There we go.
No, I do care what it makes you feel a little bit because that's why I wear it. But as long as you feel something, like I don't care if it's a negative feeling. I just care that you feel something. So I do care what you feel. You just need to feel.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get started, bro. Tell us about your story. How you got started now? You have more time.
Yeah. When it comes to like caring in any way what I wore, I would say it started fairly young, but it wasn't good. Like I didn't care enough, but like actually getting into it, I would say my best friend growing up, his name is Blaze. He was always a bit different when it came to clothing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I remember at that time of my life, I was like, that is cheeks. That sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Did you tell him?
I didn't understand it. Yeah, well, I think so. I would say so. I think.
I hope so.
But But it wasn't. That's the thing. Like that. Like there's some shit that I wear now that he was doing at 15, 16.
Okay.
So like, he was ahead of it with like being alternative in any sort of way.
Yeah.
But like at that age, I was like, no.
Yeah, that's dragged there.
But then school ended. And once you're not going somewhere every day where you're going to be seen by 200 to however
Similar
many people in your school,
same people,
like you kind of stop caring a little bit more. And I remember I bought one pair of overalls on, it was called Wish at the time, which is basically Shein now.
Yeah, Wish Timu.
Wish, yeah. And they were $12, and like they were tight as shit. They were way too small, but I was trying to like make it work. And I remember I went out to the valley, and I just got more, like I was 18 or 19 at this point, and I got noticed a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was so bad. It's not good.
What color were they?
They were just like light blue denim, tight.
Yeah.
Tight.
So they're just grabbing you like
real tight. Real tight. But at that point, I hadn't had people come up to me at all.
Yeah.
So I kind of like admittedly got addicted to attention, I think.
Yeah.
And that attention addiction admittedly is what got me into fashion. I can confidently say that that's not the way it is now, because I care a lot less. Because now I feel like I've done the work a little bit and like found myself a bit more. But when it started, it was definitely, it was 100% for attention.
For that attention. Did you like how'd you kick on after that? You started designing your own pieces and stuff like that?
Well, the designing my own pieces didn't start till a lot later, I think, in a way. Like, I think it started getting a bit crazy. After that, I started buying, obviously, like different overalls, and like just wearing overalls in general
overalls
was like the thing that I started doing.
Yeah.
It was
tight
was
ones
just,
as well? Or you find
no. I stopped with the tight straight away because I didn't feel good in it.
Yeah.
But like, I kept doing the overalls thing. It was always just like, for about those first 2 years of me, maybe even 3, of me.
Do you have photos? Can we see?
Like, get my shit out?
Yeah.
I think I might actually, because you can just cut this up, right?
Yeah, I can just put it together.
Yeah. Because I won't talk much because this probably,
Damn, you
bucket hat. Because I have to like search for it.
Okay.
But all right.
You show us later.
I don't think I'll be able to find like the real old photos of when I really first started getting into it, but they're out there.
Oh, they're out there in Facebook and stuff?
Yeah. You know, Facebook.
I forgot to check your Facebook. I wanted to find some.
Not mine, because mine's like new.
Yeah.
You wouldn't find shit on my Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
But there was a club in the Valley. It's still called this, but I don't think it's open. The TBC Club. And they did an event every Saturday called Wavy. And that started, and it was the first time ever that you could go somewhere and hear EXO Tour live.
Okay.
Out at the club.
Yeah.
Where you could hear all those SoundCloud songs anywhere. And once I went there, that's when the fashion shit started getting weird.
Yeah.
I can look back. Those photos are out there as well. So if you go on the Facebook page, TBC Club or Wavy Brisbane, WAVE, they'll be on there. And because it was every Saturday, and it was the only place, and that's when, you know, it started getting into just, I recognized it started getting into costumes real quick. Like, it wasn't fashion anymore, it was just costumes. Because I was like, it was always like a fur Kangol bucket hat, some glasses, a face mask, a big fur coat, or some like high vis over, whatever the fuck. It was just silly. Yeah. And all the chains were from Bunnings or Lavisa I was going to get like heaps of jewelry. So I was going home with just green. I would like, my neck was green, my whole, So that it started getting a bit crazy around then, but that's just when I started experimenting. And that's kind of definitely a part of who I am now. Like, I can look back on some of the photos and be like, that was kind of hard.
At that time, did like your group or your friends or anything, did they ever say anything? What would they comment?
At that point, I'd never been in a group of friends who cared about clothing.
Okay.
All my friends at that point were from school, and no one had really been in that scene. So like when I was going clubbing, it was with different groups of friends that I was meeting out. Like Craig. He knows about wavy.
Oh, Craig knows about it?
Yeah. He was there. But I just didn't have friends that cared that much. So, and I think I liked that at the time.
I think at that point, if I was like one, I would be like, yo, I'm excited to see what the fuck you wear today. You know what I'm saying?
I think people did have that.
Yeah. But they never said it.
But no, me changing that up a bit was all me. It was just like, after a certain amount of time, like a fur trench coat and a face mask, like my whole face is covered. At the time, I was working at Foot Locker because I had just got, like, that was my first job outside of school.
Yeah.
And so at the time I was working there, and I would go out on the weekends with all that shit on. And then I'm seeing heaps of people coming to work every day. And I'm like, hey, and
they recognize you?
But no, because my whole face was covered. There's like,
I
was wearing like the face mask.
So
this is before COVID.
Oh, so you recognize the people, and then you're like, yeah, and then be like,
yeah, who are you?
Your face is covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the face mask thing was kind of a big jump for me when it came to experimenting, I guess, with fashion. Because I saw like a video on Facebook, I think, of Seoul in Korea, their fashion week.
Yeah.
And it was just all black outfits, face mask. And so I was wearing that for a long time. So I was kind of excited when COVID came around. Except for
the COVID. Yeah. Guys, that's very interesting. Tell us about how you got started with creative. Sorry, not creative. What's that brand you work for now?
Statement Collective.
Statement. I read that you were hustling and you try to force them to give you a job. How did that happen?
I was at the time, the first time I heard of Statement Collective, I had just got a job as manager at Urban Wear.
Okay.
Which, if you haven't heard of Urban Wear, it's like Culture King's dyslexic little brother. That's like not as
big,
not as talented. He's just like he's down, but like it was similar in that sense. And we sold their stuff as well as other jewelry, but it was the first store I'd ever worked in that sold jewelry.
Yeah.
And at the time, I was getting all my jewelry from Bunnings. So like I was just getting like the gate chains and putting a padlock on it and trying to wear jewelry that way.
Yeah.
And then I walked in and the first thing I saw was a padlock chain because I was always wearing padlocks.
Yeah.
So when I saw that and it was all silver and I saw the brand, that was the first time that I saw Statement.
Yeah.
And so I pushed to sell it as a worker.
Yeah.
So I was selling heaps of it. And yeah, that was just when I started messaging them.
Yeah.
Because they would come in for like chats and stuff.
Yeah. Because obviously I saw you started selling jewelry on your own, like making your own. That was you, right? Like you were making your own jewelry. Like the ones.
I mean,
because I remember you posted something like that on your story at one time.
If you're like Nardwa, because it depends. Because I did used to sell jewelry, but that was like before a lot. And if this is like a Nardwa situation where you've dug deep and you know about past shit,
you said that, and then you said I'm so happy to be doing Statement Collective now.
Yeah, crazy. Well, when I first, this was like early days, kind of back. We're going backwards a bit when we're talking about the club.
Even way before that.
Club.
Okay.
When I was working, I say working there because eventually after going there a bit, I became a promoter. So I was promoting for that event and like getting people on the guest list, whatever. But
jewelry.
Remind me?
Jewelry.
Right, yeah.
Selling jewelry.
I had this thing with Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
And the first piece that because I was, like I told you, I was doing jewelry out of Bunnings chains. Yeah. So I got a Bunnings chain and I was in the Gold Coast one day on that strip in Surfers Paradise, and there's like the tourist shop or whatever. Anyway, there was a big box of just like a bunch of these Hello Kitty heads that were just like full rhinestoned out.
Yeah.
So like it was like $2.50. I got that. I put it on a chain, and then I sold it for like I think like $30 on Depop.
Yeah.
And then I started going to Bunnings and getting the little chains and putting padlocks on them, and then I was selling them on Depop for a little bit, but I wouldn't. It didn't get anything. I was just doing that for extra money. I never planned to like make a jewelry business, but that was definitely probably part of the reason that I loved Statement when I first
because fast forward now and you're selling exactly what you were selling
exactly,
back then, but in a better sense.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, how was the hustling go? How many times did you go hustle there for?
Well, I remember the first time we got messaged by like while we were working there, the owner of the place had messaged us saying that Dan was coming in for a chat to talk to everyone about his brand.
Yep.
Dan's the owner of Statement Collective. And I couldn't make it that day, but I had messaged them because I think at that point they had reposted one of my photos. And I thought that was a massive deal when that first happened. But because of that, I started messaging them. And because I started not liking working at Urban Wear at the same time. So I was kind of like trying to get a job there. And I had done then little jobs for them, like unboxing videos and stuff, where I had gone to Dan's house and like filmed for things like that. But that was the most that ever happened, like the modeling. But I had messaged them a bunch of times, just like, if anything's out there, you know,
let me know.
I'm here. I can do anything, like, shit, I'll work for free. Like, I just want to get the foot in the door kind of thing.
Definitely,
And I don't remember the year now. I think it was like
2023.
2023, just before Black Friday was when I got the message being like, hey, can we get you to help us out packing orders for Black Friday? So even at that point, I was like, all right, this is like temporary. By the end of the year, I'll be gone because it's just like a Christmas casual type of situation. But now we're here.
I mean, that's, guys, never say no, you know, stay persistent no matter what. Keep texting. No matter what jobs they offer you, take it, because once they know who you are, your personality, then I guess that's what most likely.
100%. Like, even, you know, I know my situation's a bit different. Like, I know it's not necessarily available for everyone to just go and apply for like a small brand. Like, not that we're technically not a small brand anymore, but you know, like, it started as a small business. So it's not every day that someone can just come across a job like that. Like, we don't post on Seek or Indeed. So it is something where you just kind of have to know someone. And so I understand that's not hard, but with any job, whenever you're applying for a job, exactly that. You need to check up and keep sending the messages, because then your name stays in their mouth.
Definitely.
And you're constantly re-upping, letting them know. And it might be annoying, but then, you know, it doesn't hurt you. It can only benefit you in the end, which it did for me. I'm not saying that it'll happen every time, but I mean, just if you want something, it's crazy to say it because it's like the exact same shit Ronan said. Where he was like, I hate to say this because it's the name of my album, but never give up. But never give up. I mean, for real.
Everyone you got to tell them, you know.
Exactly.
It works.
It is
the blueprint. So it is the blueprint. Now working there for how long? How many years have you worked there now?
3, I believe. This is my 3rd Black Friday, I think, working for them last year. So 3 and a bit now. Did
you ever expect it?
No.
Did you like where you at now?
Well, no, you know what I did, I think, because
from the first message you sent them, did you ever expect yourself to be
from the first message
with them where you were?
I think I didn't expect to get hired that first message, obviously. But I think if I can genuinely look back, I do think that I remember feeling like I'll get a job there one day. I didn't think it would become as big like as important of a role as it is now.
Yeah.
But I did think that I was going to get that job.
And how do you approach the responsibility of what you are now?
Just do it. Like, do it, see, yeah. it was nerve-wracking at the start, but you just have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that deep. See, I'm the promotions manager, which, like, my main job is just to message influencers.
Yeah.
And, like, talk to them and get content pushed out so that everyone's seeing our brand all the time. And it's really not that hard to just talk to people and see if they like your stuff,
then
they'll wear it.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. So it's obviously consistent because like our main customer is the US.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
Our talking times are basically opposite.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of like, you know, replying at
like different hours.
But there's no complaints about that. You
look like you're one of them that stays up late anyways, right? Or stays up early.
Don't sleep. But that's not don't sleep in like a hustle mindset way. Just don't sleep because I can't. I'm like generally lately for like the past 3 months, I'd say it's been like a 1 a.m. to 5:45 is generally the time that my brain just like wakes up.
Yeah.
Which like in summer it's cool because it's bright outside by that point.
Yeah.
But fuck.
Winter.
When it's dark out and you're like wide awake, it's a bit different.
You just
brain.
Apart from Statement Collective, what other stuff do you partake in?
At the moment I do a bit of like modeling for Memory Lane Vintage Store.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do a lot more, but obviously as I got the promotion at Statement, I've just been working a lot more and it's difficult to make time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do a bit for Memory Lane and I was also selling art through them.
Yeah.
But because that was based on what I could find out at op shops, it just slowed down because there's only like, if I can't find anything, I can't find anything.
Yeah.
So it has slowed down a lot. But yeah, I've done stuff for them and Y3K, the other store. So I guess aside from Statement, just like being in the community and like seeing what I can do. I'll kind of take anything at this point. But yeah, apart from those 3 things, I'm not doing much aside from Statement. 90% of my brain, aside from my woman, is on Statement Collective.
Do you still create content? Because in the previous, you used to be I used to watch your content and be like, yeah, this guy.
It's a tough one, man. I don't create as much. I think, I know one of the big things that everyone says is to stay consistent. And I did want to when I was doing those like transition videos and doing the heavily edited outfits flying on and off and stuff videos. But it was so hard because of TikTok. Because if you go on my TikTok, you'll see like the dumbest videos that I've ever made, millions of views.
Yeah.
There's like the top 3 pinned ones and a couple more down, hundreds of thousands to millions of views, and it's just shit that I was scrolling on Reels and I stole from someone else because it was funny. And it when I could do that and it took 10 minutes, and then in the next beat, I'll post a video I took an hour editing and it gets like 30 likes. Then it did. I was just like, well, maybe I'll focus more now on getting the following prior to doing what I actually care about posting.
Yeah.
Because they just weren't, it was so much effort for so little. But I'll still do it every now and then for fun. Like I did the vape one.
Yeah.
That was like the most recent transition video I guess I did, and then a brand deal that I got from Doc Martens, which I fucked. I just so disappointed with that. It was the first time that a brand had properly messaged me to be like, we like your content and we'll send you free stuff, and it was Doc Martens. and they sent me a pair of shoes to make a video about, and I tried to do a whole transition thing, but it was just rushed.
Yeah.
And it took so long, and I found that with myself, the moment something becomes a job,
it's hard.
Like, it's different with Statement because that wasn't a hobby becoming a job. That was a job that's always been a job.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment that something I like becomes a job, it really slows down.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
If it's no more of a hobby, it's kind of with the memory lane thing. When I was selling the art, I really liked doing it because I was hanging it around my own house.
Yeah.
And then the moment I started selling it, and then it was selling out quick as shit, which I'm very happy for. There is like 6 people now in the world who have a piece.
What kind of art are you talking about? Like,
So I was just going to op shops basically.
Yeah.
And if I found something that I liked, I was just drawing on it. So like,
okay.
I'm not like, it wasn't from scratch. I was just drawing stuff on it. Or if it was like framed art, I was just drawing on the frame.
Yeah.
And I guess writing, a lot of the stuff that was written was based on some of the poetry that I've written.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it seemed to sell, I guess, just putting kind of quotes almost on other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, once it became something that was on a time limit, you just kind of like
zoned out. You're like,
it's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate because I could be a lot more financially stable right now if I just did it. But
was it time consuming, that one?
no, at first it wasn't.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because at first I would just go there, find a piece of art and draw whatever I fucking wanted on it because I thought it looked sick in my room.
Yeah.
And then once it became this thing of like, I'm making money for it and I have to think, I immediately started thinking, what would other people like instead of what would I like? And then it became a thing of like, I don't know what to draw or do anymore.
Yeah.
When really, yeah. So it was just a cycle where it's kind of like, and most creative things now, it's just for me. Like, I'm just keeping for my personal self.
Not gonna sell anymore?
Yeah, here and there. I get like, look, there's only so long that I can like dress a certain way or wear certain things, I guess. Like, I'm not going to be 40 wearing certain things, so I might sell stuff in the future, but
you may never know though.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess like right now in the mindset that I have, I know that that's just not what my brain can take.
Yeah.
Because it'll turn it into a job and it makes it more of a thing.
Yeah.
When really the only reason that it was successful from the start was because it was effortless.
Okay.
And I don't have the ability right now to make a job effortless.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are maybe some of your goals coming into 2026 that you don't mind sharing?
To be happier as a whole, I think to just care less.
Mm-hmm.
Care less about shit that you can't change, because I'm thinking all the time. Like I said earlier on, I was like, there could be anyone with a camera at any time. I kind of like, it's almost debilitating how often I'm in my brain. Because like, whether I'm on a bus or walking down the street, there's in my head, there's cameras.
Yeah.
And I'm being watched. So like, I'm thinking about what my face is doing, how I'm walking, all this shit that I don't have to think about.
Yeah.
And it's just constant. So my goal for this year is to just fucking care less and think a bit less and put more effort into the things that actually matter and are going to change.
Yeah.
And to put myself in uncomfortable situations, I guess. Like,
first podcast.
Like this. I've never spoken publicly. I hated that shit in school.
Everyone hated that.
Everyone hated it. There's not, but
except for the the pick-me's.
Yeah, that
like,
one. But yeah, no, I wasn't good at. I could read someone else's shit. If you gave me someone else's work and told me to read it, I could do that all day as confidently as possible. But talking about myself and shit like that. Yeah, so first time. So shit like that is my goal. So I'm starting quick.
All right, let's go, bro. You have any advice for people that want to, maybe want to style themselves how they want to, but they're scared of how people will look at them?
Don't. It's hard to get deep about it because just don't be, I guess, because people are going to look at you. And it depends on the person. Like, you walk past a group of people who like fashion and you're wearing a Kmart outfit, they'll look at you a certain way, but then the Kmart people aren't looking at anyway. 90% of people aren't looking anyway at any time. But just if something makes you happy, just do it. Like, it's people are going to look at you and people are going to judge you regardless. And the less that you care, the happier that you will be about that, because it will never stop. You see on social media all the time, it doesn't matter how wholesome a video is, there's hate on there. You cannot do anything to please everyone.
Yeah.
So just please the people that matter to you and put yourself first. Wear whatever you want. Be happy. If you like Anko and you like Kmart, you put that shit on. But fuck it. That's about it.
Be yourself. Be yourself. And how do you separate how you're perceived online into your actual self?
Recently, I've started caring a lot less, which is good. But I think early on, the perception of me online was who I was as a person. Like, I thought that I needed to be... I guess I put a lot of importance into how I was perceived online, which is weird because I wasn't perceived well. But, yeah. But now it's just kind of like, I think I do separate it to an extent, but not too much. I purposely post, my poetry online, very clear for everyone to see, and that's me. So if you're someone that's looking on my page, it doesn't take any more than 10 minutes to
know who you are.
Know pretty deeply who I am. And I kind of like that more because it's just, then the people who are here are here.
Yeah, true.
Anyone it's too much for will dip pretty quick. So
True. And to wrap it up, what do you want people to feel when they see your work?
Like I said at the start, I just want you to feel. I don't care if you feel uncomfortable. That's good. That's what scary movies do to people.
Yeah.
That's what psychological thriller movies do to people. They make them uncomfortable. So if you feel uncomfortable, dope. And if you feel happy about it, just feel something. The last thing that I want is to walk past someone and they didn't even notice. So just to feel.
Just feel
something. But yes, I will reiterate that I don't care what it is that you feel. If you feel terrible about it, like a lot of older people don't really mess with it, I guess. But if you feel terrible about it, that's on you. Like, you're unhappy for no reason, because I'm a pretty fucking nice guy. But yeah, just feel something.
Just feel something, guys.
Yeah.
I've gave you so many questions. Before we finish, did you want to give me any questions at all? You don't have to.
I didn't think about this one.
Yeah, most people don't.
No, I don't think I can think of anything. No.
Yeah. Any final messages you want to give the people before we wrap it up?
Just be happy. Lie as little as you can. Guilt is horrible, so just be truthful. And you'll notice that the more people you tell the truth to, the happier you are. So be happy and just lie as little as you possibly can.
Amen. Obviously, guys, this is Max, one of the best creative industry in Brisbane, I'm saying. I've seen his work around many times. You guys go show him some love on Instagram, whatever. And Statement Collective as well. Just say, go comment at Statement Collective. Say, hey, Mike sent us. Yeah, but
Sorry.
like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.